Okay, so Bianca, can you just start by telling us a little bit about your school? How big is it? How many students are there? And what's the building like?
The school's like pretty big, and it's like very different to like Hong Kong schools because Hong Kong schools are more like a building, whereas like UK schools are like kind of like more separated. So like there would be like places where you do sport and like you have like a cinema, like a theater, and you have like different blocks for like your different classrooms, and you have the dorms, so it's like a very big place. And in my school it's pretty small, and we only have like 300 students in the whole school, and there's like 30 something students in my year, and I have like 12 students in my class, and there's 3 people in my dorm.
And in your year, are there lots of other students from Hong Kong or from China, people you can speak Cantonese with, or do you speak English all the time at school?
We speak English all the time at school. There is like a few other girls from Hong Kong as well, but there's like more like students from England, and there's not that much Hong Kong students, which is good. And like there's like a choice to like take the language Mandarin as well, but usually everyone just speaks English.
So you mentioned that it is quite different to school in Hong Kong. Was there anything else, anything particularly that surprised you about it? And what's your favorite thing about it now, about the school?
I would say it really surprised me that like how like big the school was, because like I really wasn't like expecting it to be that big with only like so little people in the school. And like you would have to like walk a bit more sometimes to go to different places, but I think that's like good.
Can you describe your dorm to me? Is it very different to your bedroom at home?
Yeah, it is, because it's quite a bit bigger, and there's like 3 beds for 3 boarders who sleep there, and there's also like mattress on the floor for like a day girl if they like come and stay over for like a night. And there's like our own like sink in the room as well, so you don't always have to like go out of the room to like to the bathroom just to wash your hands. And we have like 2 closets in there, and we have like drawers, many drawers for like us to put our things.
Was it a big change going to a boarding school? You find you felt homesick? Was it hard to like settle into a new life in a new country? And did the school do anything to help you with that?
It's quite a big change because it's like very different from what I'm normally used to. And I wasn't really that homesick, but I think like if you're homesick, you can like get help from like the teachers in the boarding house, and they would like help you with it. And I actually find it really nice to go to boarding school, and you get like very close with like all the people there, and it's very fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to go on to talking about your classes, what they're like there. So just start by telling me what's your favorite subject and what's a typical class in that subject like?
I don't really have a favorite subject, but I really like German, and I find it really fun to learn, and it's like kind of easy to learn, I guess. And a typical class would probably start off by writing like the title and what we will learn in that lesson down in like our books. And then after we would like start learning about like one thing that lesson usually, and we would like do some learning from the textbook. And then when we like finish everything, then it ends.
How are classes different to your Hong Kong classes? All the classes in the UK?
It's very different because like we get to like discuss a lot more. Like in Hong Kong, in like the class, you would have to like raise your hand to speak, and teachers usually do not like you like talking with other people in class. But like the classes in UK, you like get to like talk with your friends about like what you think the answer is, and you don't have to like be that quiet in class.
And do you have different like numbers of tests and exams and different amounts of homework?
Yeah, I have a lot less tests and like homework. We like only have exam once in a year at the end of the year, and we get tests like every half term usually. So just to like know what we've like learned and like kind of like revision. And it's like a lot less homework. We like at most we only get like 3 preps a day, and we get a week to finish it, which is a lot less stressful, I would say.
Tell me a bit about the extracurriculars you can do at your school and what happens at the weekends when you're boarding.
There's a lot of like extracurricular clubs. So there's like sport clubs, there's drama clubs, dance clubs, art clubs, and you can go to them if you want to. And like sometimes you can just go to them for like a week, and like for the next week if you feel like you have more prep and you want to like have more time for prep and you don't have to go to them like every single week, so it's optional. And in the weekend the school has many activities prepared for you, and they're really fun. So one time we had a laser tag in school, and another time we had chocolate fountain, so it was all like really fun.
I'm very jealous. That sounds really good. Does it change at different grades? So there's different things you can do at the weekends at different ages, or do you all go together?
Each year has like its own individual activity, so you don't like really go with other year groups for weekend activities. But I don't really know if the other years do the same activities or different activities. I think they probably do different activities, but they might like do the same activity but like later in the year.
So tell me about a typical day. So imagine we're before COVID, it's a normal time. So tell me about like when you wake up, you go to breakfast, what do you have for breakfast? And then talk me through your day till the end.
So we wake up at 7, then we go to breakfast at like, well, we have registration at 7:15, so that everyone's there, and then we get ready to go to breakfast. So we probably get there by 7:30, and we get half an hour to have breakfast. So we get back to house by like 8, and then we have some more time in the morning, and until we have lessons at 9:15. So in the morning we just like have to have more time to like talk to like friends or like brush your teeth after breakfast and other things like that.
And then what's the rest of your day like?
After that, we go to lessons. And so after the first 2 lessons, we have a break and we go back to the boarding house for some food. And then we have another 2 lessons, and then it would be lunch, and we have a longer lunch break. So we get half an hour for lunch, but we get more time. So, but sometimes we have extra lessons like during the other times for lunch. And we also have tuck time for 2 times a week. And then after lunch, there would be another 2 lessons, and then it'll be the end of the school day.
If you were naughty, so say you're maybe staying up late, or even other students were bullying or cheating, what happens when people are naughty?
I think they get told off by teachers, but I haven't really seen anyone like be like naughty. But if there was, they would get like told off by the teacher, and like they would be told not to do that. But I don't think they would.
Been really good.
Yeah. Sorry?
But everyone so far has been really good.
Yeah. And sometimes if we like leave things out just like around the house, we would have to like do like some jobs to like get them back. So we'd have to like help clean out the dishwasher, or we would have to like help get the laundry out. I would probably have wished that like maybe if I would have known the people there before I went to, then we'd be like better friends even. But there's really like not much that I would have wished I would have known before I went, because I would say it's pretty good even if you didn't actually know anyone or anything there, because like people like help you with it, like your classmates and teachers. And even if you like don't really know the way to your lessons, and one time I got lost, and I had to go back to my boarding house for my teacher to bring me to the lesson, because well, I didn't really know where that was, and I was a bit late already, so like everyone left for that lesson. So me and like another classmate who was also new this year, we had to go back to the boarding house to get the teacher to bring us to the classroom because we didn't know where it was.